everybody. It's Glenda with Shaking Hands Art with Fralins and Friends. And you are my friends, and I love you all. Mwah. That's a bit silly and much, wasn't it? Tonight, we're not going to paint, and we're not going to sculpt. We're going to plant. And it's not something you've probably ever heard of anywhere else, but it surprised me that it worked. I wasn't expecting it to work at all, but it did. What I have, oh, that's water. Okay. I have some gardening gloves. Didn't think to use these with the other one. Oh, that's small. My hands are small, but they stretch. It's just not been worn. Looks like there's a gathering thread around there that could possibly be snipped. Right in here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Right on the front there. It's got that stitch. I don't know if it would do good to take that out or not. It does seem to make it a little snugger at that point. Okay. I'm loosening them up. Yes, I got a haircut. And I needed it. It was getting very out of control. I talk about the length of my hair once in a while because it's a story all of its own. Not that it really matters, but it just adds a little flavor sometimes. How long will it go before she's had enough? I know I said I wasn't going to cut it, but that was me just being a goof. What I am doing is I'm putting a piece of paper towel in the bottom of these little owl planters. Aren't those cute? I've got 3 of them in here. I'm going to point you down so you can see them. Okay. There. Okay, hopefully you can see all that. They're all so cute. Now, I already have one in the kitchen that I've done this way, and I had not intended to, but I've got a cactus here, and it's got 3 spikes on it. If you can see that. 1, 2, 3 spikes. And they never did make into paddles on those. So I cut one off before, and I just put some paper towel on the bottom so that the water wouldn't go down into this thing so fast. And I was going to add soil later, but darn thing just kept living. I thought, well, if that's all it takes is a damp towel, paper towel, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm gonna, here, I'm turning it around so you can see what I'm doing here. There you go. See, these are pretty big ones. Now, they probably won't grow any taller, which is fine with me, because they're plenty tall. Now, cactus will scab over. You can see that right there. That has scabbed over. There's another one starting to grow there, but we'll leave it alone. Okay. A couple of these might be too couple of them might be too tall for just one paper towel. I might stuff a little more of one around it. Man, I still got little pricklies through my gloves. Okay. There we go. I never had to do that with the other one, but it wasn't all that long. It could use a little bit of more paper towel to help it center. I'll have to do that the next time I water it in the kitchen. I hope everybody's had a wonderful... This is Good Friday. And we celebrate Good Friday because it is the day that Jesus was hung on the cross. So why would we celebrate such a horrific event? Well, it's because of why he did it and that he allowed it to happen. He had predicted it would happen because he knew what his mission on earth was. But a lot of people think that we, the Christians, blame the Jews. No, 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 no. That's not the point at all. It was the Pharisees that were constantly trying to bait him. Yes, they were Jews, but they were very arrogant and at that time. And they didn't like the fact that Jesus was gaining so many followers. But he had not committed any crime against Rome. But the Pharisees got, and some that they had talked into being aligned with them, decided to, but anyway, it became almost a riot, and Pilate gave him a choice between Barabbas, who was in for murder, or Jesus, who had not done anything wrong, especially according to Roman law, but to any law, except to speak truth. Isn't that beautiful? And let's see if I can find it. I'll be right back. Wow, that still went through that glove. Just on that one finger, no, a couple fingers. I will be having Joe take those into the kitchen for me later because I'm very clumsy, but I want to show you something else. Okay. Now, I don't know if any of you ever watched Passion of the Christ or not, but it is such a beautiful way to tell the story of Jesus' last days before the cross and on the cross. And I painted this a year or two ago, and I did not make it pretty. I did not make it look like, you know, like he's just innocently hanging there. He's innocent, yes, but he was tortured. He was cat o' nine tails, if you know what that is. He was whipped until to the bone, and he never once tried to. In fact, he told the disciples before that he would. But the best part is, We know what happened on Sunday. What happened on the third day. He walked down that tomb, very much alive, and showed us that he was the one thing that can help us be saved. And that's not a sermon I'm going to talk, but I just wanted to remind you that it's Good Friday, and so, keeps wanting to come out of my nose. But my gloves are broke in, sorta. We've planted some cactus spears. And I think I need to, at some point, plant that cactus in a bigger planter. So, if I can keep, if the only thing I can keep alive are cactus, great. We have a good snake plant and that's going good. Now philodendron, no, it's hard to kill a philodendron. I have before by either moving in the middle of a very bitter winter. Not a good idea. I got a couple of them in there, but I don't really have a whole lot more tonight. I just wanted to share this with you, and I thought how fun would it be to do something I needed to do anyway and let you enjoy the process. And how great it is that all it needs is paper towels. Because I always intended, when I planted the other one, I had always intended to put more water in it. Well, this one's about to spill over. There. But I'd just be standing there, well, okay, I'll add a little water. It's been in there for probably a year or two, like that. It's never had to have a soil. So, I will watch these to see if they act the same way, but I don't know why they wouldn't. But I love you. Take care of yourselves. Smile and wave, and that's yours. You go share yours with somebody else. And just tell somebody you love them. It's a wonderful, wonderful time for spring to be coming. And, well, actually, it's spring. And I love all of you. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.